right.
What? How did you get in here? God, she's the best. Yeah, yeah, I adore her. Hello, gals, blokes, and all other folks. My name is Mortius, and today we are here with more She-Ra Season 2. Welcome to Warrior Princess Wednesdays. I did it. I figured it out. I figured out how I'm gonna keep up some kind of go. I say, I figured it out. Really, it's Kaylee who figured it out. But Kaylee wouldn't even notice because Kaylee's not editing this series anymore. A lot's been changing in the Mortius channel lately. I'm moving around upload slots, moving around editors. We have a new editor to the channel officially. They actually started with the Matthew McKenna video and they did the first two She-Ra's Season 2 videos. I just couldn't say it or give them credit yet because it wasn't confirmed when I recorded them. But I want to welcome Faye to the channel. I am very, very excited for them to join us and be a part of it, and to bring their talent and sense of humor into She-Ra moving forward. So, yeah. That's that bit of housekeeping. Last time on, we kind of had the new status of everything. We had them learning that ENTRAPTA was still alive and going to check on her, trying to get her back before learning she has joined the Horde. Glimmer just about had a full crash out at Catra, which was really interesting to see. And now, I guess we just kind of continue business as usual. It's been a couple days since I watched episode 2, but I don't remember it ending on any particularly crazy like reveal or plot, like cliffhanger. But I guess we'll see. I'm a little discombobulated this week, but I still wanted to do some more She-Ra because I love this series and I love making content for you guys. So, without further ado, let's see what they bring us with She-Ra Season 2, Episode 3.
Finally.
Oh, okay. What a fantastic, just so casual display of his strength. Having, like, just finally, and he just bends metal like it's nothing. And wrenches are thick. Well, that seemed to not go how you wanted it to. What is he trying to create? Okay.
Can't believe Entrapta's working for the Horde.
Yeah, that's got to be such a hard.
Mess with her mind. She must have, right?
Oh, that's interesting. But Shadow Weaver, can Shadow Weaver directly like actually warp mind like that? I mean, we obviously know Shadow Weaver is having a rough time right now, but that's interesting. It's also interesting that Entrapta's still with the princesses in the intro.
She seemed normal when we talked to her. Entrapta normal, but still, she wants.
Entrapta normal.
Magic and tech aren't totally separate things. Entrapta is one of the only people who really understands that.
Fair.
She got closer to combining them than anyone else. And now she's with the Horde.
I love the Entrapta respect. Like, give her the credit for what she is. That's awesome.
Well, who needs Entrapta?
Oh.
You've got Bo, Tech Master and premier member of the Etherean Maker community.
So true.
Yeah, meant to do that.
That's such a Spencer iCarly bit, and I absolutely love it.
Ahoy! Be there in a sec.
Entrapta made her decision. We can't change that. But we can focus on our mission and help our people.
Yeah.
We lost all contact with the farming outpost of Alwyn a week ago.
Okay.
The Horde hasn't been reported
Farming
in the area.
outpost.
We can't be too careful. I don't care if they do have Entrapta's inventions. They're no match for us.
Yeah! Yeah, sure! Definitely! You got this!
We'll handle this the way we always do.
Brute strength?
Almost dying?
No! No!
Best friend Quad to the rescue! Because there's 4 of us?
No, that was good.
Okay, taking that one off.
No, I liked that one. I liked that one. I like how it's already starting to show, like, how much the Horde, like, that, like, it's totally the Horde. They're involved. They always are. Like, she's so quick. I wonder if we're ever going to get a new threat and Adora's gonna have a hard time accepting that it actually doesn't have anything to do with the Horde. That would be kind of interesting. Also, this episode's called Signals. What is that gonna mean? So true. Is it the little gremlin child? Why do I feel like it's HORDAK's little gremlin boy?
Emily, hand me a six-sided hex driver.
Thanks, Emily. Oh, well. Rocky if he was less competent.
Oh, you're right, Emily. How can we possibly work like this?
Lord Hordak.
Nope, there's a
State
little...
your purpose, Force Captain Katra.
You know, touch base, like you used to a Shadow Weaver.
Oh.
Figured we could establish a daily check-in.
So I'm to understand you've disturbed me for no reason.
Okay, Hordak's... Whatever Hordak's working on, he is not happy about. What could that have been? Like a barrier of some kind? Trying to recapture, like, the energy? And what is Hordak? Is Hordak connected to the old ones? Is he connected to the princesses in some way? You know?
Not for no reason. We need to plan our next move against the rebellion. Hord's in a better spot than ever.
Was squandering our advantage while the Whispering Woods regroup part of your plan?
Well,
Etheria's atmosphere has proved to be a complicating variable in my experiments.
gravity? And it's making her cough?
That variable. Tell me, Force Captain, how is your breathing?
He didn't remove gravity, he removed the atmosphere. Whoa. So he's working on making a vacuum. Why? What reasoning could there be for the benefit of a vacuum other than exactly this? Like, I guess if he puts it around a city, they stop breathing, but that's pretty dark. Or I guess he just said it's a challenging variable in his experiments, so maybe it is just a vacuum chamber to run experiments without that variable.
Tell me, Force Captain, how is your breathing? Pathetic. Just like everything on this backwards planet.
Jeez.
Do you know what the definition of failure is, Force Captain?
Pathetic, just like everything else on this planet. So that confirms he's not originally from this planet. I wonder if he could still be connected to the old ones, or if he's completely alien. Whoa, that's
Failure
awful.
is when something ceases to serve a purpose. When that happens, it becomes worthless to me.
Well,
Thus far, your performance has been lacking.
I see.
You say you can defeat the rebellion.
Oh.
Prove it. You are dismissed.
Dang. Okay.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Pathetic.
Oh. It can mimic. Is that a robot or is that biological? Interesting.
I thought you should know I'm sensing something weird the closer we get to the outpost. What is this place?
Alwyn is the rebellion's biggest supplier of, well, supplies.
Sure.
It's basically one big orchard. One big happy,
Uh-oh. Well,
incredibly creepy.
yeah, at least it's not like I was expecting it to be a reveal like when they get to the Sun Tree in Vox. That, at least it's all still intact and like the trees and apples seem good. It's just gloomy and blue and scary.
What? Creepy apples taste just as good as normal apples.
Fair,
The outpost must be
hopefully.
up ahead.
I actually don't see anyone.
What if there's something wrong with the... I'm getting, like, apathy from Ruby vibes here. Like, the whole... Like, I'm worried they're gonna go inside and everyone's just gonna be, like, asleep or worse from, like, poison apples. You know what I mean? In which
I've
case,
seen
what's that
Horde
gonna mean
soldiers.
for
I
Swiftwind?
actually don't see anyone.
Maybe they're all inside?
Let me take a look. I've updated my tracker pad to detect Horde signals.
Okay.
If they're here, we'll
Vote
find out
W.
this. Man, I must have broken something during the upgrade.
Poor Bo.
Not to worry. I can fix this. I don't know how to fix this.
Oh, Bo.
It's okay. Whatever's going on here, we'll solve it. Nothing gets past us. Even if people used to tell stories about Alwyn being haunted.
Haunted? Like with ghosts?
It's just stories.
Huh.
Definitely
Well,
expanding
Shadow
the
Weaver used
lore.
to tell me about ghosts when I was a kid in the Horde. Like the story of the Weeping Princess, a vengeful spirit who roams Etheria looking for victims.
Okay.
You know she's coming for you by the sound of weeping right before she strikes.
Ah, what was that?
Oh, Adora, you'd make a great summer camp counselor.
I thought I heard someone. A voice.
The Weeping Princess.
No. Someone's here.
No.
I'm sure of it. We have to find them.
3rd Battalion
fine.
is closest. If they move on Irlandia, the rebellion will have to answer.
Okay.
Yeah, small problem. The 3rd Battalion is refusing to fight because they don't have armor. They've put in 6 requests for resupply. Didn't you see these?
I've been
Well.
a little busy, you know, almost toppling Bright Moon and coming closer than anyone ever has to conquering the planet
Almost doesn't win the
for
war.
the Horde. Not that anybody seems to care.
I care.
You're doing great.
Fine, give them the armor.
Boy, I'd sure like to do that. But the armory is out of armor.
So have them make more.
Okay, just gotta find that file.
Oh, you're doing so good, dear. Maybe get her
How
a
am I supposed
filing
to defeat
cabinet.
the rebellion when all I do is this stupid busy work? I bet Shadow Weaver didn't have to deal with any of this.
These are her files, so she probably did.
Oh,
Just saying,
interesting.
That's a guess on my part.
Is she gonna learn that there was actually a lot more to being Force Captain than she thought? Hi.
Hi.
You're not a prisoner anymore. You don't have to sneak around.
The ducks are faster, and I don't have time to waste. I need a 6-sided hex driver right now. Oh, of course I
That's
could,
not-
but it's the principle.
Yeah.
Always use the proper tool for the job.
Yeah.
If you can't help me, it's fine. I saw one in HORDAK's lab.
Well, that's...
I know you're new to the freight zone, and possibly to being around people in general. Under no circumstances will you go anywhere near HORDAK's sanctum.
Okay.
Ooh. He calls his lab a sanctum. Oh, that is so classy.
Focus!
We did learn that Entrapta was way older than the others, right? Can I ship Entrapta and HORDAK purely based on vibes, or is that way too big of a gap?
I need you to promise that you will stay away from HORDAK. Promise!
Okay. I promise.
Ketra! Here it is! They're out of the shiny stuff that they need to make armor.
So, Horde's kind of falling
Where do we
apart.
get more?
Oh, I don't have a file for that.
I'll handle it myself.
I won't let her out of my sight.
Why is this episode called
Now, you
Signals?
didn't happen to see which way she went, did
And
you?
she's gone.
You know what? I'll figure it out.
You got this, girlie. Love you, Scorpia. No notes. Okay. This is intriguing so far. You're definitely building a mystery, and we're already halfway through the episode.
Who did that? I'll wait out here in case anyone tries to sneak up on me. Also, this door is too small for horses, which is rude.
Very rude. So true.
On 3.
Okay. That doesn't seem too bad. But also more concerned. Like, everything was left.
Whoever lives here left in a hurry, but it
Yeah.
was a while ago.
There's no sign of the Horde. There's no sign of a struggle at all. They just...
The wording of no sign of a struggle. Like, this really is giving Apathy Village, and that's traumatizing to me.
This is just like the story of the Headless Princess.
Oh.
Leaving nothing but bloody footprints.
What'd you find?
Jesus.
Sorry, I don't like being out here by myself.
We
Oh,
should check
Swift
out the
Wind.
other buildings.
Hey guys!
Sorry. What did you say?
Does that look familiar to you?
I was actually thinking...
Huh.
Is a horror episode?
I'm so sorry.
This place is weird.
Yeah.
Like the lair of the undead princess.
Oh my gosh, Adore, you're
She
not
leads
helping.
soldiers to their doom.
Undead princess? The Horde really had a theme, huh?
Oh, that's true.
You're right. Wow. I can't believe I'm just realizing this now.
That's really funny, actually, that all of their ghost stories were some kind of horror version of a princess because that's their main opposition. And now she's like, wow, you're right, I didn't realize there was a theme. That's really funny.
Mission. Something happened here that forced these people to flee their home. We have to get to the bottom of this.
Ooh.
Ethical dilemma number 63. But if she never finds out, does it count?
I mean, yes!
I could just pop in, grab the tool, and pop out. No one would ever know.
Look how
But
cool that
I would
animation
know.
is. I still stand by the fact that there could have been a really cool, like, character aspect if her legs didn't work, if there was some kind of disability, whether from birth, from a lab accident, or something like that, but her hair was her mobility aid.
Does it
Like, look
count?
at this animation.
I could just pop in, grab the tool, and pop out. No one would ever know.
I'm just saying.
I would know. A six-sided hex driver.
HORDAK's there?
This is amazing.
Oh, she's gonna be able to fix it. Whatever problem she's having, or whatever problem he's having, whatever problem HORDAK is having, ENTRAPTA's gonna be able to fix. Well,
Well, there's no reason to get huffy because an experiment failed. Failure is a vital part of all scientific endeavor.
so true.
What if I had given up on you after the first explosion? Or the 50th? I know, I should leave, but I have to stay for science.
Okay. Interesting. The A plot and B plot do not feel connected. And that's
It's totally.
less common for this show, I feel like. But I'm intrigued by both of them, and I hope they both can wrap up sufficiently in 8 minutes. But I have faith. This show's been pretty well written
Yes,
so far.
Finally. I told you, it's a weird sound.
I don't hear anything. It's probably just the wind.
Must have been the wind. Oh, the little bit of hair animation was cool.
Someone's there.
What is this gonna be?
Of Grayskull!
Haha! It's a good way to save on the animation. Oh, you're either gonna save the day or you're gonna get in so much trouble. Well,
Hello, you're blocking my light.
Kat, I'm trying to watch something here.
If you could just step aside.
No.
Get out!
Well, just a sec, I'm almost finished.
I mean, you saw his face. He had like a, oh, what is she doing moment. So this might work out better. But the gall to respond like, get out of my sanctum. Give me a moment. I'm almost finished. She's great.
Okay, bye.
There will be dire consequences for this flagrant breach of conduct.
Unless she fixed it.
Insulated cables. I replaced them for you. Try it again. It should hold the charge now.
Did you see his face? Wait, why was that almost a cute facial expression from HORDAK? Why is it? He really looks a little bit more like the imp guy now. Again, I mean, even if HORDAK is like, it's that weird like immortal thing where it's like, if he's close in age to ENTRAPTA, then shipping feels good. If he's like 40 years older, shipping feels bad. But if he's like 500 years older, somehow it circles back around to feeling okay. Fantasy shipping's weird, but I kind of love these two. This has to be a crack ship out there, right? Tell me I'm not the only one.
She was right.
Of course I was right.
What? How did you get in here? God, she's the best. Yeah, yeah, I adore her.
Beautiful. It's a power source, isn't it? What are you building that needs so much power? You're experimenting with portals? But that's... I mean, I'm familiar with
Portals.
the concept, but multi-dimensional gates are purely theoretical, right?
Not on this planet.
Obviously, someone from a backwater planet such as yours couldn't possibly comprehend.
I think she comprehended it fine.
I'm the one who got your power
Exactly.
source working, so tell me everything.
They're real.
Okay.
And I'm going to open one.
You are? Can I help you? Oh, just think of the possibilities.
You think too small. Unsurprising. You can't
Okay.
begin to understand the potential a device of this nature will possess.
What's the goal then? What are you trying to achieve?
Wait! If Etheria is a backwater planet, does that mean that there are others?
Troop
Of
transport
course there are.
from his
There are
home?
countless galaxies filled with countless other worlds. Etheria is the only planet I've ever encountered that does not seem to understand that.
Whoa! Every other planet is aware of extraterrestrial life and coexistent besides Etheria, at least of the ones HORDAK has come across? That's fascinating.
Planets?
That's a cool lore
In
drop.
there?
You're from there.
I've contacted every mine under Horde control, but none of them have the material to make more armor.
The material you seek comes from the foundry, right here in the Fright Zone.
Okay.
Being me isn't quite what you imagined.
Yeah.
I
True.
suppose you thought HORDAK would let you run things now. Don't take it personally. He never did with me either.
But you might both take it personally when you realize how quickly he trusted ENTRAPTA.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Dun dun.
Maybe Hordak didn't trust you, but he trusts me plenty.
Uh-huh. Feel a little bad for Shadow Weaver. Not like a lot, but a little bit. Oh, Bo. What is this gonna be?
The light came from around
I
here.
will say, this is the first episode that I've liked the B plot a lot more than the A plot. The A plot, I'm like curious where it goes, and maybe if it has like a big satisfying enough ending, it'll recontextualize the whole thing for me. But right now, the whole episode could have been ENTRAPTA, HORDAK, and Catra figuring out logistics, and I would have been completely happy. Spooky.
There! It's over!
Oh,
Where'd it go?
oh, She-Ra.
Did I get it? No!
She-Ra, do something!
Like what? Flail at them again?
Catra was right. I'm terrible at this.
I can't
No.
replace ENTRAPTA. I can't even make my tracker pad work.
And I'm still hearing stuff coming from the big stone pointing thing.
Oh,
Pointy.
that's
Hold
where
on.
things are coming from?
No!
Let him do. Oh?
It's a first one's ruin.
Yeah,
And
obviously.
these aren't ghosts, they're holograms.
I'm pretty sure holograms can't walk around on their own like this.
Hologram.
But look at them, they're running in some kind of loop.
Oh.
It's like a recording.
Oh. Interesting.
Aw, she's waving. Actually, you know what? It's still creepy.
That's fair. Ambiance does a
I
lot.
know where they're coming from. Come on.
Come on!
Catra!
Sorry.
Hey, Catra! The material is produced right here in the Fright Zone.
Beautiful and brilliant.
Okay, Scorpia!
Where's ENTRAPTA? You're supposed to be watching her.
You know, she's I don't know where she is,
Yep.
truthfully, but I'm gonna fix that because that's just the kind of friend I am. So, you're welcome.
If we had some first ones tech, we could generate even more voltage.
If we had some first ones tech.
Sorry, Lord Hordak. ENTRAPTA is still new here.
You are the one bothering me, Force Captain. With your unwelcome intrusion, I am working
Yup.
with ENTRAPTA's assistance.
Yup.
I've never had a lab partner before.
Lab partner! Oh my goodness. Oh. What's that gonna do to Catra?
The noise is coming from here.
It looks like Light Hope's beacon.
It's an antenna. When the Black Garnet disrupted the planet, it must have caused the hub to power up. It's trying to send old stored messages. With you translating, we should be able to turn it off.
Okay. But
So,
what about all the
these are
people?
First ones? It's just... I've been thinking of them as these big epic figures.
But they're just
But they're
regular people.
Sending messages to their loved ones.
Oh, okay, that's
Messages
nice.
That were never received because of what Mara did to the planet.
Woof.
Be at rest now.
Wow,
The farmers must
okay.
have fled from the ghosts when this thing turned itself
Gotcha,
on.
that makes
We
sense.
should be able to get
They
them
left.
a message that it's safe to return.
Okay, okay.
Go!
Now that the antenna is powered down, everything should be back to normal. It's that message again. It looks like First One's writing.
Huh. But we powered down the antenna.
Well, if it
Yeah.
is first one's writing, I can't read it. It's way too degraded.
Or it's just getting interference.
Yeah, that must be it.
Or what? What is happening? They're setting up so much. What's this? What did that mean? Man, that episode was mixed feelings for me. I loved everything at the Horde. The A plot was okay, but had an interesting end. It's good setup. It just wasn't that engaging for me as is. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That's personal preference. I'm never going to say my personal preference. There are very, very few times that I will level objective criticism against something, and when I do, I make it clear that I'm like, I think that was actually not good because of this. Versus if I'm like, I didn't really feel attached to that, that always means personal opinion, not levying anything against the show, just kind of how I felt like I was engaging with it. But it was still interesting setup, and made up for by the fact that everything with Entrapta, the Horde, HORDAK. So HORDAK is from another planet. He's trying to make a portal, possibly to bring in troops from wherever he's from. Or maybe just to get back home. Could he be stranded? Why would he stay here if it's such a backwater planet? There we go. That's a theory of mine now. What if he's stranded on this planet and the portal is to help him get home? What if he's somehow stuck? I don't know, but I am interested to find out, so thank you all very much for being here. We will, of course, as always, be back next week for episode 4. Roll with it. Interesting. Obviously, the Patreon folks are going to get it right now, and if you want all of season 2, it is going to be up on Patreon before this episode goes public. So if you are seeing this outro and it's not on Patreon, that means the whole season is there. So consider joining me over there. Otherwise, I want to thank you so much for being here, supporting me on the YouTube side of things, and as always, gals, blokes, and all other folks, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.